Hi, my name is Ronnie Pablo.
I'm Wesley Reddic.
Hello, my name is Reddic.
This is our Business 100 presentation on Shaquille O'Neal.
Money, I'm like Dick the Boss. Now who's the first pick me? Word this morning. Not a Christian late, no, not a Lonzo morning. That's okay, not being braggadocious. Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. Yes, I gotta go. I ain't no joke. Now I slam it, jam it, and make sure it's broke. What's up, Doc? Can we rock? What's up, Doc? Can we rock? What's up, Doc? Can we rock?
Shaq was born on March 6, 1972 in Newark, New Jersey. He graduated from Cole High School in Texas and went to LSU.
Shaquille O'Neal was among the most dominant players in NBA history. However, his ambitions extended beyond the courts into a business world. In 2005, he would receive a bachelor's degree in business administration, creating the foundation for him to become a successful business owner and entrepreneur.
Now let's take a look on how Shaq got into the business world.
I met Magic Johnson when I was 18 years old on a trip to Los Angeles. And, they gave him a round of applause. They gave me a round of applause. And Magic grabs me and he says to me, "It's okay to be famous, but at some point you want to start owning businesses." So as an 18-year-old kid, I had no idea what he was talking about. None whatsoever. And then as I, followed his career and, start getting into different opportunities, I said to myself, okay, now I understand what he's talking about. We all know that 85% of athletes go broke 2 to 3 years after they begin playing. So that was always push. Then my mother would call me, "You had a good game, but what if you hurt your knee?" So as opportunities started to come along, I had to devise ways of getting involved with businesses and owning and running businesses and doing certain things. And then I read a quote that changed my life. General Eisenhower said, "The greatest of leaders are the ones smart enough to hire people smarter than them."
Shaquille O'Neal is the CEO of Shaq Inc. He has endorsements with Icy Hot, Gold Bond, and AT&T, licensing for apparel, footwear, jewelry, and beverages using his name and likeness. He also owns 155 Five Guys locations, 17 Auntie Annie's pretzels. He has stock in Muscle Milk and Vitamin Water, was an original IPO investor in Google, is a 4% owner of the Sacramento Kings, and recently Shaq Inc. did a licensing deal with Authentic Branding Group, who also manages the likenesses of Marilyn Monroe, Michael Jackson, Muhammad Ali, just to name a few.
Besides being an athlete and a businessman, Shaq was also a rapper who appeared on Foosh Snickens' What's Up Doc in 1993, which you heard at the beginning of this video. After a long period of research, doesn't seem like Shaq owns any international businesses, nor is there evidence that he wants to in the near future.
In 2009, Shaquille O'Neal's net worth was worth of $135 million. In 2014, his net worth bumped up to $350 million. Today, his net worth is estimated to be around $430 million.
Upon researching Shaquille O'Neal, Shaq Inc. and their associates, we found no evidence of unethical or irresponsible practices. As a matter of fact, the charities and foundations supported by Shaquille O'Neal include Be the Match, Boys and Girls Clubs of America, Center Val Bio, Free the Children, Kids Wish Network, and Phoenix House.
What makes Shaquille O'Neal different from other CEOs is when looking into business and investments, he doesn't care about money or profit. Rather, he cares about building long-lasting relationships. His partners like to say he's in the business of fun.
It's not about being a millionaire, being a billionaire. It's all about just developing strategic partnerships, having long-lasting relationships. I stopped worrying about money when I was 25, 30 years old.
Shaquille's so likable. What is his message? And so we, spent a lot of time figuring out what that message was, and ultimately came up with he's in the fun business.
Here's a question for you, Henry. Would you want to work for Shaquille O'Neal?
Yes, I would like to work for Shaquille O'Neal. He makes a great leader and an even better CEO. He's not in the business for the money, but he's in the business of fun.
Shaq, what are some of the keys to your success?
Taught and raised never to give up and always to persevere and never make excuses. I had to learn at an early age to turn criticism into motivation, and I thank those people that helped me become a great basketball player. You know, the ones that don't care are the ones that criticize. The ones that really care never let me give up. I would probably got in trouble for giving up. Uncle Jerome, Uncle Mike, my father, Sergeant Harrison, they don't play that. They always say, hey, find a way to get it done. In the games, I used to have 4 people on me and couldn't score. And when I come to the bench, I got 4 people on me, they'd say, excuse my French, I don't want to hear that shit. Get it done. I still haven't made it. You know, I'm just a product of my environment. Grew up watching basketball, had dreams of becoming a basketball player, became a basketball player, and doing the right thing, following the advice of my mothers, my uncle, and my family. I think what makes me different is that I've never considered myself a superstar. Like, I'm just a regular guy that just listened to the right people, do the right thing, and because of telecommunications and, you know, all the work I do with all the companies that I'm involved with, my face is probably the 3rd most recognized face in the world, but I don't live like a superstar, so I think I've done enough to remain successful, but I don't think I've made it yet. Always have a plan B. Just strive for it. Never let anyone tell you that you can't do it. Those guys were before me, and they definitely have a blueprint. And you take a little tidbits of what they've done, and you sprinkle it to your own brand. Well, I'll take that. Give me some of that. Give me some of that. Sprinkle some of that Shaq Fu on it. You got yourself a Shaq style margarita, baby.
Not a Christian late, not a Lonzo Hornet. That's okay, not being braggadocious. Supercalifragilistic Shaq is alladocious. Cause I gotta go, I ain't no joke. Now I slam it, jam it, and make sure it's broke. What's up, Doc? Can we rock? What's up, Doc? Can we rock? What's up, Doc?